Close your eyes. Let the room breathe with you. Slow like a tide pulling back from a midnight shore. Tonight we slip inside Carl Jung's Red Book, those raw ink-black pages he never meant for daylight, where the mind cracks open and the dark starts talking back. This is your Red Book sleep fix whispered at 2 a.m. while the world sleeps. Because the madness you feel isn't madness. It's the unconscious hammering to be let in. You're not broken. You're being summoned. Picture Sarah, 3:17 a.m., sheets twisted like ropes around her ankles. For weeks she's seen the same corridor in dreams. Red walls bleeding, a child version of herself screaming behind a locked door. She wakes gasping, heart sprinting, convinced she's losing her mind. That's the trap. The ego barricading the door, terrified of what's on the other side. Oh, Jung knew it. In 1913, his own psyche split wide. Visions of oceans of blood, cities collapsing into dust. He didn't run. He listened. And tonight you will too. Breathe. Slow in, slow out. Feel the mattress rise to meet your spine. The first key isn't a weapon. It's a question. As you inhale, picture that locked door from Sarah's dream. Don't force it. Just stand there. Ask silently, what are you trying to show me? Let the answer come in fragments. A smell of wet stone, a whisper of your own name backward. Hold it like a match in the dark. Exhale and let the image settle behind your eyes. Tomorrow scribble whatever remains. That's integration. That's the mind beginning to trust itself again. Soft candle flicker. Feel the warmth of the match between your fingers. The tiny flame that refuses to go out even when the wind howls. This is how Jung began every descent. One small, steady light in the abyss. Deeper still. The second key is meeting the thing you hate most about yourself. Jung called it the shadow, but tonight it's just the part you shove into the cellar. Picture Mark, 4 a.m., staring at the ceiling, replaying every cruel word he spat at his brother 10 years ago. The guilt is a rat gnawing his ribs. Breathe in, see the rat. Don't flinch. Ask it, what did you protect me from? It might hiss back, abandonment, weakness, being seen. Exhale and let the hiss turn to breath. Imagine shaking its paw. Absurd, yes. Necessary? Absolutely. By dawn, the rat is smaller, curled in the corner, no longer chewing. Rat's eyes soften, fur turning silver. Mark rolls over, the ceiling no longer a courtroom but a sky with one star blinking approval. Breathe. Feel the shift. Soften your jaw. Let the tongue rest like a sleeping cat. The third key is conversation with the guide who isn't human. Jung met Philemon, blue wings, white beard, eyes older than grief. Yours might be a woman with riverstone skin, or a boy who smells of rain on hot pavement. Inhale. Invite them. I'm drowning, you say. They won't give advice in neat sentences. They'll show a cracked mirror, a single black feather, a clock running backward. Exhale and carry one image into morning. Wear it like a secret coin in your pocket. It's enough. Feather drifts across the mind's floor, landing exactly where you need it. The coin warms against your chest. Every heartbeat knocks it gently, reminding you the guide walks with you even in daylight. Now the fourth key, the circle. Jung painted mandalas when the visions threatened to swallow him whole. Tonight you draw one with breath. Inhale, trace a circle in the air above your chest, invisible ink. Fill it with whatever color leaks from the dream. Bruise purple, arterial red, the green of pond scum. Let shapes arrive, serpent, cracked egg, a door ajar. Exhale and watch the circle spin, slow as a record at the end of the night. Everything inside it belongs. Nothing is extra. The madness quiets because it's finally framed. Circle glows, edges humming like distant bees. The spin slows, then reverses, then slows again until the entire room feels like the inside of a conch shell holding the ocean's hush. Picture Eleanor, 5 a.m., sitting on the edge of her bed, palms pressed to her temples as if holding her skull together. For months she's heard voices, not schizophrenia, just the chorus of every unlived life screaming at once. She tries the circle. The voices become birds wheeling inside the mandala, settling into a pattern. She sleeps. She wakes lighter. The chorus is still there, but now it sings in rounds, not cacophony. Birds settle, wings folding into petals. Elena opens her window. Real dawn birds answer the ones inside her head, and for the first time the song feels like home. Breathe. Deeper. The mind traps you because it loves you too much to let the unknown rush in unchecked. The hidden triggers, shadow, anima, archetype, are not enemies. They're the immune system of the soul, attacking only what's toxic. Sarah's bleeding corridor became a birth canal. Mark's rat became a guardian. Elena's birds became a mobile above a crib of new possibilities. And you, yes, you are the next page Jung never wrote. The ink still wet, the story still breathing. Let's stay with Sarah a moment longer. The child behind the door stops screaming. She's holding something now, a red crayon, the same shade as the walls. She draws a tiny sun on the floor. The walls stop bleeding. They start sweating light. Sarah, half asleep in her bed, feels warmth on her actual cheek as if someone kissed her there. She doesn't wake fully. She just smiles in her sleep, the first unforced smile in months. Sun grows, walls turn gold. The corridor is still there tomorrow night, but the door stands open, hinges singing softly. Mark's story doesn't end with the rat shrinking. The rat grows fur soft as moss, eyes bright as coins. It leads him down cellar stairs that weren't there yesterday. At the bottom is a small wooden box. Inside, the apology letter he never sent his brother. The paper is yellowed but intact. Mark reads it aloud to the rat. The rat nods. When Mark climbs the stairs again, the box is gone, but the letter is folded in his shirt pocket, warm as skin. Letter pulses like a second heart. He mails it the next morning. His brother calls that night. They cry. The rat curls on Mark's pillow and purrs. Elena's birds teach her choreography. One bird per unlived life. The dancer she never became, the traveler, the mother, the poet. They take turns landing on her outstretched finger while she lies in bed. Each bird whispers a single step. Pirouette, pack the bag, rock the cradle, write the line. Eleanor obeys in dreams. By morning, she has choreographed an entire life inside the circle. She wakes with ink on her fingers, though she never touched a pen. Ink smells of rain and lilacs. The page on her nightstand reads, "Begin, breathe." Slower now, like syrup pouring over the lip of a jar. The red book itself is breathing with us. Jung wrote in calligraphy that crawled across the page like vines. Sometimes the letters rearranged themselves while he slept. One morning he found a new sentence. The way is not out but through. He underlined it 3 times, the quill snapping on the final stroke. Blood from his finger mixed with the ink. He let it. That page is reproduced in facsimile editions. You can still see the rust-brown thumbprint. Touch it in your mind. Feel the pulse. Page turns by itself, wind from nowhere. Let's meet Alex, 2:47 a.m. City lights strobing through half-shut blinds. Alex is convinced he's hollow. A suit of armor with no night inside. Dreams show him a desert, where every footprint fills instantly with sand. He tries the first key, stands at the edge of the dream desert, asks, "What are you hiding?" The sand parts. A child's toy shovel glints. Alex digs, finds a heart-shaped stone still beating. He presses it to his chest. The armor cracks open like an eggshell. Inside is not emptiness, but a furnace of gold light. Light spills across the desert, footprints stay. Alex wakes with the stone under his pillow, though he lives on the 14th floor, and there is no sand for miles. Breathe. Feel the shift. Let the shoulders drop another inch. The fourth key, the circle, expands now to hold all four stories. Sarah's sun, Mark's letter, Elena's birds, Alex's heartstone orbit the center where you lie. The circle is no longer above your chest. It's the entire room, the entire night, the entire unconscious stretching like a cat. Circle widens, stars appear inside it. Nothing is lost. Every terror has become a lantern. Imagine the red book as a living lung. Inhale. The pages flutter open to a double spread of a serpent eating its tail. Exhale. The serpent loosens, becomes a spiral staircase descending into your own chest. You walk down. Each step is a year you thought you wasted. At the bottom is a library. Every book is a night you couldn't sleep. You open one at random. Inside is today's date, blank pages waiting. You write with the red crayon Sarah left behind. I listened. The ink sinks in, becomes roots. Roots spread under the library floor, feeding every book. The wasted years sprout leaves. Breathe. Slower, deeper, until the breath itself becomes the staircase. Up and down are the same direction now. Jung discovered this in 1916, painted it as a mandala with a black center and golden rays. He titled it Systema Mundi Totius, the system of the whole world. Tonight the system is your nervous system recalibrating. Every nerve ending a tiny filamen, wings folded waiting for orders. The order is simple, rest. Tiny wings shimmer along your arms. Let's linger with the rat a little more. Mark names it Silas. Silas teaches him to listen to the house at night. The creak in the hallway is his mother's old rocking chair, still rocking though she died in 1998. Mark sits in it. The chair rocks him. He falls asleep mid-rock, wakes in the chair at dawn, neck stiff, heart unknotted. Silas is gone, but there's a single silver hair on the armrest. Mark tapes it into his journal beside the apology letter. Hair catches sunlight, becomes a thread of dawn. Elena's birds start leaving feathers on her windowsill. Real feathers, crow, sparrow, owl. She collects them in a jar. When the jar is full, she ties them into a mobile above her bed. The mobile turns without wind. Each feather corresponds to a dance step, a trip taken, a child imagined, a poem drafted. The unlived lives are living now in motion. Mobile spins, casting bird-shaped shadows on the ceiling. Elena sleeps under a constellation of her own making. Sarah returns to the corridor every night, but now she brings the red crayon. She draws doors on the walls. Behind each door is a different version of her life. One where she became the painter, one where she stayed in the small town, one where she never apologized to her father. She visits each room, leaves a sunflower seed on the windowsill. The child self waters them with tears that turn to rain inside the dream. By the end of the month, the corridor is a greenhouse. Sunflowers tower, petals brushing the ceiling. Sarah wakes with pollen on her pillow and the smell of summer in November. Alex's heartstone grows veins of light that map onto his skin like faint tattoos. When he's anxious, the veins pulse. He learns to breathe with the pulse. In meetings, on subways, in grocery lines, the stone keeps time. Colleagues think he's calm. They don't know he's conducting an inner orchestra. Veins glow under shirt cuffs, subtle as bioluminescence. The desert dream returns only once more. The footprints are now a path of heartstones leading to an oasis where a version of Alex waits. Older, smiling, holding a cold drink. They clink stones like glasses breathe. The inhale pulls the entire library up the spiral staircase into your lungs. The exhale releases it as starlight through your pores. You are the red book now. Every scar a marginal illustration, every laugh a drop of gold leaf. Jung's voice, recorded only once, crackly in 1960, whispers from the shelves, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." The shelves agree with a soft rustle. Pages turn in perfect synchronization. Let's introduce Bella, 3:03 a.m., apartment smelling of burnt toast and insomnia. Bella's trigger is a clock that ticks 1,000 years in one night. She dreams of gears grinding her bones to dust. She tries the first key, stands before the clock, asks, "What time is it really?" The hands spin backward, then stop at the moment her mother first said, "You're too much." Bella, age 5, stands beside adult Bella. They hold hands. The gears quiet. The clock face becomes a mirror. Bella sees both ages at once. She forgives the mother, forgives the child, forgives the woman. The mirror cracks, not from violence, but from growing too large to be contained. Mirror shards float upward, become chimes. Bella wakes with a single chime in her ear that fades into birdsong. Mark's brother visits. They sit on the porch where the fight happened. Silas the rat watches from the railing, now the size of a cat, silver fur gleaming. The brothers don't speak of the letter. They speak of baseball cards, their father's bad jokes, the treehouse that collapsed in '99. When the brother leaves, he hugs Mark so hard the silver hair on the journal page flutters. Silas leaps down, rubs against Mark's ankle, then vanishes between porch boards. Mark doesn't look for him. Some guardians finish their work. Porch boards glow faintly where Silas passed. Eleanor's mobile now holds enough feathers to cast shadows that write on the wall. The shadows spell recipes, train schedules, lullabies. She follows them. One shadow leads to a dance class at 6 a.m. She's the oldest student, the only one who cries when the music starts. Another shadow books a ticket to Lisbon. She boards with a suitcase full of blank notebooks. A third shadow rocks an empty cradle. She volunteers at a NICU, humming the lullaby the shadows taught her. Shadow words fade into sunrise on the wall. The unlived lives are not regrets. They are rehearsals. Sarah's greenhouse corridor blooms out of the dream into her waking life. She buys sunflowers at the market, arranges them in every room. The child's self visits in daylight now, sitting on the kitchen counter kicking her feet while Sarah cooks. They don't speak. They just share an orange juice running down both chins. Sarah's father calls. He's old, voice thin. She reads him The Greenhouse Dream. He cries, says he always knew she was magic. The child self waves goodbye through the phone line. Sunflower petals drift through the receiver. Sarah hangs up lighter than air. Alex's heartstone tattoos begin to tell stories. In the shower, water traces the veins into rivers on a map. One river leads to a city he's never visited. He books a flight. Another river loops into a treble clef. He signs up for cello lessons, though he's 42 and tone deaf. The stone itself shrinks nightly, giving its mass to the tattoos until one morning it's the size of a lentil. Alex swallows it. It dissolves on his tongue like communion. Tattoos pulse once, then settle into skin. The desert dream never returns. He doesn't need it. The oasis is inside him now. Breathe. The spiral staircase has become a Mobius strip. There is no up or down, only through. Jung's mandala Systema Mundi Totius hangs in the air, rotating slowly. Every person we've met, Sarah, Mark, Elena, Alex, Bella, stands at a point on the rim. Their lanterns connect, forming a ring of light. You stand at the center. The light passes through you, refracts, returns brighter. Ring tightens, then expands, including every listener. This is the collective unconscious saying, yes, let's add Chris. 4:12 a.m. Fire escape. City roaring below like a chained animal. Chris dreams of a lion with his face pacing a cage of mirrors. Each mirror shows a failure. The novel unpublished, the lover lost, the father's last words unheard. Chris tries the second key. Meets the lion. The lion's breath smells of whiskey and regret. Chris asks, "What did you protect me from?" The lion roars. The mirrors shatter. In the shards, Chris sees the same scene from 1,000 angles. His father on the hospital bed, hand reaching. Chris takes the hand. The lion lies down, head on Chris's lap, purring like a freight train. Shards reform into a single window showing dawn. Chris wakes on the fire escape, tears freezing on his cheeks. He goes inside, opens the unfinished novel, writes the father's last words into the dedication page. The lion's purr echoes in his chest as he types. Breathe. The Mobius strip folds into a paper boat. You all climb in. Sarah with her crayon, Mark with his letter, Elena with a feather, Alex with a cello bow, Bella with a chime, Chris with a dedication page. The boat sails on breath. The water is black ink. Every exhale writes a new sentence on the surface. Every inhale erases the one before. The red book is the river. Boat rocks gently, ink lapping at the sides. No sentence is final. Every night is a revision. Sarah plants sunflower seeds in real pots on her windowsill. They sprout in 3 days, defying season. The child self waters them with a teacup. Neighbors knock, asking where she bought such flowers in winter. Sarah smiles, says they grew from a dream. One neighbor, old Mr. Alvarez, brings her a single red crayon in return. The circle widens. Pots multiply along the sill. City skyline framed by goldmark builds a small shrine on the porch. The silver hair, the apology letter, a baseball card from 1987. He leaves a saucer of milk, though Silas never returns. One morning the milk is gone. Paw prints leading away into dew. Mark follows them to the treehouse site. The collapsed wood has been cleared. In its place, a perfect circle of stones. Inside the circle, a single rat-sized chair carved from driftwood. Mark sits, the city quiets. Stones glow faintly. porch boards remember. Elena's Lisbon notebook fills with sketches of Fado singers whose faces are her birds. She mails pages to the NICU. Nurses tape them above incubators. Premature babies stare at the birds, and their heart rate steady. Eleanor starts a fundraiser. Feathers for fighters, money pours in. She flies back and forth, suitcase heavier with hope each time. Airplane window shows the mobile spinning over the Atlantic. Alex's cello teacher is 93, hands twisted but bow steady. She teaches him a lullaby her mother sang in Auschwitz. Alex records it on his phone, plays it for his newborn niece. The baby sleeps 12 hours straight. The tattoos on Alex's arms rearrange themselves into the lullaby's notes. He gets them inked permanently. The stone is gone, but the music remains. Notes float off his skin, become fireflies. Bella's chime hangs in the hallway. Every time the door opens, it rings a different note depending on who enters. Her mother visits for the first time in years. The chime plays the exact pitch of the clock that stopped at "You're too much." They both freeze, then laugh. The mother stays for dinner. They eat burnt toast and forgive the smoke. Chime settles into a low, steady hum. Chris finishes the novel in 40 nights. The dedication reads, "For the lion who taught me to listen." He sends the manuscript to the agent who rejected him 7 years ago. She calls at 3 a.m. his time, crying. Says it's the most honest book she's ever read. Chris looks out the window. The fire escape is gone, replaced by a balcony blooming with jasmine, though it's January. The lion sits on the railing, mane full of stars. Jasmine's scent drifts into the room. Chris bows. The lion bows back, then leaps into the sky, becoming the constellation Leo Breathe. The paper boat dissolves into the ink river. You are the river now. Every story flows through you, leaves a residue of gold. Jung's voice again, softer. The psyche is the greatest of all cosmic wonders, and the sine qua non of the world as an object. It is in the highest degree odd that Western man, with but very few exceptions, apparently pays so little regard to this fact. The bookshelves nod. Gold residue coats your veins, visible only in dreams. Let's add Dana, 1:58 a.m. subway platform, last train gone. Dana dreams of drowning in a sea of unread emails. She tries the fourth key, draws the circle on the grimy platform with her finger. Inside, a single paper boat made of a resignation letter she never sent. The boat sails across the circle, leaving a wake of deleted emails. The sea drains. Dana stands on dry tile. A janitor hands her a mop shaped like a quill. She writes "I quit" in water that evaporates into yes. Water letters steam upward, form clouds. Dana wakes on the platform at dawn. Resignation letter folded in her pocket. Train ticket to anywhere in her hand. The circle is large enough now to hold every listener who has ever closed their eyes to this narration. Breathe in. The circle contracts to the size of your heart. Breathe out. It expands to the size of the night sky. Repeat. The rhythm is the tide, the heartbeat, the red book opening and closing. Circle pulses in sync with every listener's pulse. No one is alone in the dark. Sarah's sunflowers grow so tall they lean against the ceiling. She saws a hole, lets them reach the roof. Neighbors below think it's a sunflower installation. They leave notes. Thank you for the light. Sarah and the child self read them by flashlight, giggling like conspirators. Notes flutter down like petals. The building superintendent installs a skylight. The entire floor smells of summer year-round. Mark's stone circle becomes a community spot. Kids leave painted rocks. Teenagers hold hands there at midnight. Old men play chess on a board someone chalked between the stones. Mark brings coffee. Silas's chair is always empty but warm. Coffee steam rises, forms question marks that answer themselves. Elena's feathers for fighters goes viral. Hospitals worldwide request mobiles. She trains volunteers via Zoom at 3 a.m. her time, noon theirs. The NICU babies grow strong. One is named Elena. The mother sends a video, baby Elena reaching for the mobile. Tiny fist closing around a feather that isn't there. Video plays on loop in Elena's dreams. Alex's lullaby recording is played in maternity wards. Mothers requested by name. The 93-year-old teacher dies peacefully. Cello beside her bed. Alex plays the lullaby at her funeral. The tattoos on his arms glow so brightly, the congregation thinks it's a trick of light. It isn't. Glow lingers in the church windows for days. Bella's mother moves in. They repaint the hallway the color of the chimes note, somewhere between indigo and forgiveness. The clock is gone, replaced by a sunflower Sarah sent. It ticks only when someone tells the truth. Tick tock. Truth. Truth. The apartment becomes a halfway house for anyone who needs to speak at 3 a.m. Chris's novel hits the bestseller list. The Lion constellation burns brighter. Astronomers name a new star after the book. Chris buys the Jasmine balcony building, turns the fire escape into a rooftop garden. He hosts readings at midnight. Listeners bring their own lanterns. The lion sits on the railing, invisible to all but Chris. Lanterns float upward, join the stars. Dana's new job is designing paper boats for grief counseling. Clients write what they need to release, fold it into a boat, set it in a bowl of water. The ink bleeds, the message dissolves, the boat sinks. Dana keeps one boat that never sinks. Her own resignation letter, now a seed. She plants it in the community garden. A tree grows overnight, leaves shaped like quills. Tree whispers every time wind passes. The garden becomes a library of sinking boats and growing trees. Breathe. The circle is the tree, is the river, is the lung, is the red book, is you. Jung's final mandala, painted weeks before his death, shows a castle with windows open to the sea. In every window a different face. His wife's, his patient's, yours. The sea is ink. The castle is made of breath. Castle windows glow, faces wave, you wave back. The wave is the exhale that carries you into sleep. Every story we've told is a window. Every breath opens another. The red book ends not with a period, but with a spiral. The spiral is still turning. Your name is being written in the margin in ink that only appears under moonlight. Read it tomorrow night. Add your own marginalia. The book is never finished, because the psyche is never finished. Spiral tightens, then loosens, tightens, loosens. This is the rhythm of sanity. You're already winning. The madness was only the cover charge to the feast. If even one image stayed, Sarah's sunflower, Mark's rat, Elena's bird, Alex's stone, Bella's chime, Chris's lion, Dana's boat, tap-like. Subscribe for more midnight passages. Comment the single image that followed you into morning. What dissolved, what arrived, what is still turning. Now let the circle keep spinning behind your lids. The dark is talking, yes, but tonight, for the first time, you are fluent. The red book closes gently, not to end the story, but to let you dream the next chapter. Book closes with a sigh, pages rustling like wings. Sleep, dear listener. The unconscious is standing guard, quill in hand, ready to write whatever you dare to become.